This is GCHS-TV News, live from Greenup County High School.
Good afternoon, this is GCHS-TV News. I'm Kiara Downing.
And I'm Haley Howard.
We begin with today's top story as more confirmed cases of the coronavirus have many asking, what's next? There are now at least 6 confirmed cases of coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, here in Kentucky. That includes 3 patients from Harrison County, 1 in Jefferson County, and 2 in Lexington. Governor Andy Beshear gave more information about those patients Tuesday morning. He said all 3 Harrison County cases are connected. They are a 27-year-old woman, a 67-year-old woman, and a 68-year-old man. One of those people is an employee at the Cynthiana Walmart. Governor Beshear said the store is still safe for shoppers. The Lexington cases are 2 men, a 49-year-old and a 68-year-old. The Jefferson County case is a 69-year-old man. The governor said that's all the information they can release right now due to privacy concerns. Public Health Commissioner Dr. Stephen Stack said all 6 patients are showing signs of improvement. Acting Health Cabinet Secretary Eric Friedlander also asked people not to visit people in long-term care facilities unless it is an end-of-life situation. No statewide mandate on nursing home visitation regulations, but Governor Beshear is enforcing strict guidelines for state-run facilities and encouraging others to follow his lead. A state hotline has been set up to help Kentuckians who have questions or need help. That number is 1-800-722-5725.
Greenup County Superintendent Tracy Moracey released a statement regarding the recent cases in Kentucky as we suspect at Shawnee State, Ohio. Moracey said in the statement, "It is important for all of us to remain calm and work together to ensure the health and well-being of our children, our families, our schools, and our community. We want to assure you that schools will remain open unless or until we receive new information and guidance from Greenup County Health Department. Greenup County School District remains in close communication with local, state, and national health agencies. We will continue to follow their guidance and keep you informed as the situation evolves. Thank you for your support and cooperation as we work together on behalf of our students and family."
The CDC has released 5 facts to know about the COVID-19 virus as well as how to stop the spread of the disease. Facts include information about who has a heightened chance of getting the virus, symptoms of the virus, and simple ways to stop the spread of the virus, such as washing your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, avoiding contact with your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands, remain home if you become sick, and cover your cough with tissue or cough into the bend of your elbow. For more information on the virus, visit www.cdc.gov/COVID-19.
Thousands of passengers aboard a cruise ship struck by a coronavirus are anxiously waiting for their turn to leave the vessel, even if it means being shipped to the military bases for weeks of quarantine. More people were scheduled to leave the ship Tuesday after several hundred were released Monday. The ship docked in Oakland after days of being forced to idle off Northern California coast. About 3,500 passengers were aboard. Those who left Monday, including some requiring hospital care and Canadians who were flying home. Some Californians were bused to nearby Travis Air Force Base. About 2,000 people are still on the ship.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi is telling House Democrats that Congress should stay at work this week despite the risk of coronavirus infection on Capitol Hill. Lawmakers are scrambling under enormous pressure to respond to the epidemic before their scheduled break next week. They've been given new instructions on how to protect themselves at the Capitol. The House's attending physician is asking them to stop shaking hands or touching people during greetings. He recommended the split fingers Star Trek greeting instead. President Donald Trump is to go to Capitol Hill to confer with Senate Republicans.
Checking in on Kentucky news. A Kentucky jail has been placed on lockdown after several inmates became sick. Bullitt County Detention Center Chief Deputy Carl Reeser told WDRB-TV that 6 inmates have a high fever and several others are exhibiting flu-like symptoms. He said the lockdown began Tuesday morning and no one is being allowed in or out of the facility. Research said nurses are administering tests to identify the illness. According to the jail's website, there were about 300 inmates housed in the facility Tuesday.
Owner Gary West is removing all of his horses from Jason's Services barn after the trainer was indicted on multiple accounts of administering illegal substances and performance-enhancing drugs. That includes 3-year-old champion Maximum Security. West says the news of Services' behavior is extremely disturbing and disappointing. West and his wife Mary have sent horses to Service for the past 5 years. West says horses will be taken away from Service as soon as arrangements can be made with other trainers. Maximum Security is being sent to 2-time Triple Crown winning trainer Bob Baffert. The Wests own multiple 2020 Triple Crown candidates who are already trained by Baffert.
The Kentucky House has passed its version of a new 2-year state budget. The GOP crafted spending plan drew bipartisan support in clearing the House 86-10 Friday. Some lawmakers said funding needs would be shortchanged by an unwillingness to tap into more revenue sources. The House version modified. Democratic Governor Andy Beshear proposed money for teachers to spread it to other employees. It boosted school security funding to hire hundreds of counselors. The plan scaled back Beshear's proposal to add more workers, but offers salary enhancements to hire and retain.
The Kentucky House has passed a bill to bolster efforts to crack down on human trafficking. The bill passed 87-0 Monday. It goes to the Senate. Under the measure, signs displaying the National Human Trafficking Hotline number would be posted in public restrooms in airports, train and bus stations, and truck stops statewide. The goal is to increase awareness and prevention of human trafficking. Another bill clearing the House would allow felons to tap into college scholarship money they earned in high school. It would remove barriers that now prevent them from receiving scholarship money under the KEYS program.
On to entertainment news. Nashville musicians are banding together after a deadly tornado hits close to home. Ketch Secker of Old Crow Medicine Show said that his band put down their instruments and picked up chainsaws to help neighbors clean out last week's severe storms. More than a dozen artists who consider Tennessee home jammed together to raise money for the tornado relief, even as venues and music offices in Nashville were still closed or damaged. One venue, the Basement East, took the direct hit as a staff member took shelter inside, but the mural declaring "I Believe in Nashville" stood against in the winds and has been a rallying point.
Hollywood continued to shuffle its upcoming releases due to the coronavirus, as Sony Pictures on Tuesday announced that it's moving Peter Rabbit 2 to August. Peter Rabbit 2 had been set to hit UK and European theaters on March 27th and open in the US on April 3rd. Instead, Sony said the sequel to 2018's Peter Rabbit will launch on August 7th. Cinemas have been closed in China for several weeks. On Monday, Italy shuttered all of its theaters. In many countries, health experts are advocating social distancing to help prevent the spread of the virus. Last week, the James Bond film, No Time to Die, postponed from early April to November.
Coming up, Gavin Tussey will take a look at our weather for what's in store for this week, and Ben Smith will catch you up on the latest sports news. That's when we return on GCHS-TV News. Welcome back to GCHS-TV News. I'm Haley Howard.
And I'm Kiara Downing.
Let's join Gavin Tussey in our Weather Center for a look at what's in store for this week's weather.
Thanks, Haley. We're taking a live look at Greenup County. We had some light winds today with a little bit of rain. Let's take a look at today's forecast. Tonight we have showers ending late, otherwise cloudy, low 45, winds light and variable. Wednesday, cloudy skies, high of 60 with some light winds. Wednesday night, under clouds and stars, low 43, light winds and variable. Taking a look at our extended forecast. Thursday, we're going to have a high of 66 with a little bit of rain. And then moving on to Friday, temperatures are going to drop, have a little bit more rain. And the Saturday, temperatures are going to drop even more. That was it for GCHS weather.
The 16th Region Boys Basketball Championship game is set with Ashland looking to defend its titles against Lewis County tonight at 7 p.m. at LST Johnson Arena in Moorhead. Lewis County held Wood County 70-65 behind a dominant performance by 16th Region Player of the Year Sam O'Keefe. But the senior scored 34 points and snagged 15 rebounds while going 16 of 18 from the foul line. The Lions advanced to their second finals appearance. They fell to Elliott County in 2009. Ashland left in no doubt of who the top team in the 16th region is after a 67-39 rout of Rowan County. Ethan Hudson led the Tomcats with 18 points. He nailed 4 3-pointers. Colin Porter had 15 points and 9 assists, and Justin Bradley added 12. Hunter Gillum netted 11 of the bench. Ashland looks for its 33rd win of the season, which would also claim its 33rd regional title. But Tomcats are 4-0 in regional meetings with the Lions. Ashland held off the Lewis County upset bid last season in the opening round with a 56-53 win. Breaking news out of the NCAA, as the coronavirus caused a major shakeup in the upcoming March Madness event set to tip off next week. The Ivy League is canceling its men and women's basketball tournament because of concerns about the spread of the coronavirus. Through Sunday at Levades Pavilion in Cambridge, Massachusetts, the Ivy League said it will award its automatic NCAA tournament bid to regular season champions Princeton women and Yale men. The Providence, Rhode Island-based league also announced that it will limit spectators at all the other sporting events for the rest of the spring season. That's a check of sports. More from GCH-TV News when we return in just a minute.
Finally today on GCHS-TV News, a family in Australia will be squeezing the Charmin for quite some time. An Australian family who attempted to order 48 rolls of toilet paper online instead ended up with 48 boxes, $2,153.78 worth of bathroom tissue. Haiti Janetsky of Toowoomba said her family had been ordering toilet paper 48 rolls at a time from online company Who Gives a Crap. But she recently made an error while switching to a different variety of paper offered by the website. And when it asked for quantity, I put 48, thinking that it would be a box of 48 rolls, Janetsky said. Turned out it was 48 boxes. The courier man turned up at the door with 2 pallets of toilet paper instead of 1 box. Janetsky said she checked her credit card statement and confirmed she had shelled out $2,153.78 plus shipping for the massive haul of paper. She said the recent toilet paper shortages stemming from coronavirus concerns have simplified the process of getting rid of the rolls. The family has started selling the toilet paper at a slight markup to support a school trip her daughter's class is planning. That will do it for GCHS-TV News. Join us again tomorrow at 2:45 p.m. for your first check of news.
Have a great afternoon, everyone.